Hello, doctor. This is our project, Al-Ikhsan. Al-Ikhsan established in 1993. Al-Ikhsan Sports is the #1 sport retailer in Malaysia, mainly engaging in the retailing of sports shoes, apparel, and equipment. And the business has grown temporarily and currently has over 1,025 stores located throughout Malaysia. About SWOT analysis strength. Al-Ikhsan is the largest sports retail company in Malaysia. High local recognition and visibility, a wide range of sport stands, and has an affordable price. About weakness, Al-Ikhsan is nothing known in other countries, and provides tighter to quality type of products. And their design is not fashion, unattractive the customers. Less promotion in social media. Opportunities. Al-Ikhsan can development in partnership with other company or organization. For example, the story sell like Adidas and compare with the football team. Meanwhile, the band can grow in the international market. About France. In the marketing, have many competitors and economical recession during the pandemic. Many people don't want to buy anything, just want to save money. Next is vendor positioning. Well-known Al-Ikhsan sports position themselves as the top sports retailer in Malaysia, and they are marketing themselves as mountain category and mountain concept sports goods giant. About the AL sports positions, I serve as a provider label sports performance and lifestyle band of Al-Ikhsan sports. Their source and marketing goods with the same quality as those from the major international band, but I sell them for 15% less than they are manufacturers suggest retail price. The next band values. Al-Ikhsan is supposed to keep Malaysia activity and fit by make sport accessible to everybody and to approach consumer and sports consumers across a variety of income level and after worldwide band at a competitive price. AL Sports as a band under the umbrella of Al-Ikhsan Sports share the same value with the addition of collaboration with local artists, well-known Malaysia cartoon characters, Football Football Club, and Sport Group, and other organizations in order to give them platform to display their talent while utilizing the LL sports band to deepen interaction with sport fans. Next objective, the research objective 1, to ignite the marketing value of Al-Ikhsan Sports as a local sport retailer in comparison to other local sports retailers. We need to know what band positioning and element are like in Al-Ikhsan Sports. What the respondents think about Al-Ikhsan Sports and what is a pair of Al-Ikhsan Sports as a sport retailer in Malaysia. The objections to game consumer awareness of band recognition, value, and presentation to further refine the Al-Ikhsan Sports and the AL Sports band marketing strategies. Other research objective 3, to observe the Al-Ikhsan Sports and the AL Sports band social media presence. This is to observe the presence of the band on the social media. Band equality of Al-Ikhsan as a sport retailer and the AL Sports as a local band in Malaysia was evaluated just not quantitative measurements in treatment. The 2 steps to achieve the best result, a series of questions of 14 questions was carefully modeled. The series got rid of opinion of around 62 Malaysia customers. And the questions were a mixture of security-based yes or no and open-ended question. Al-Ikhsan questionnaire, we improve the content of the questionnaire and arranging the question in more reasonable way and division for part. Vision of the survey is mainly based on the following aspects: demographics, behavior, and geography. Questionnaire detail. We design a questionnaire and put the online where WhatsApp send to Malaysia friends and this
play the questionnaire link will take the Google form.
The demographics. The pattern is used to distinguish people, and the last question is set for responder to answer independently, as to open more possibilities. For the results, they are more the female respondents than male, accounting for the 52.5%. In 5.8% were aging 18 to 24 age, from around by 24 to 29 years old. 37.7% of the income is below the 20,000 RM and below. Other education, 48.4 respondents are bachelor degree holder. And about this question, where do you usually purchase sport goods from? 41% of respondents sport products at the Al-Ikhsan sporters. 0.6% purchase their sport products once within several months. Products from 15.5% purchase their sport products from the online physical stores. In the question now, we also see the empty. If you have another answer, you can fit in like this one easy.
Assalamualaikum and hi Dr. Sali. I am Norada binti Abdul Rashid and I will continue with the next slides of our presentation. For this section of questionnaire, we are focusing on brand awareness, brand perception and also the brand value of Al-Ikhsan. So as Doctor can see, there are few questions that we have asked the respondent based on the slides. So here is the result of the questionnaire, which the first one, do you think the Al-Ikhsan logo shown below is easily recalled? And most of the respondents answer yes. The same goes with the question on the logo of Al-Ikhsan. Most of the respondents, which is 67.7%, thinks that the logo is attractive to them. The next one, most of the respondents is actually purchasing the product of Al-Ikhsan through the physical stores. Only few of them that purchase it through the online website. And the next one, based on their experience, most of them also think that the price at Al-Ikhsan is very reasonable. Next question, we are asked the respondents on what is the different shades of Al-Ikhsan between Al-Ikhsan and the competitors. And most of them, which is 50% of them, answered the different shade of Al-Ikhsan with other brand is their price, their affordable price given to the customers. There's also another answer like the second top answers is location and then variety of brands. So these three things that they think is different between Al-Ikhsan and their competitors. Next, we ask on do you trust Al-Ikhsan as a sport retailer? Do you think Al-Ikhsan is portrayed positively in the market? And also, will you suggest Al-Ikhsan to your family and friends? And for all of these three questions, most of the respondents answer yes. Next, we will continue on the Al Sports brand awareness. Actually, Al Sport is the private label brand of Al-Ikhsan Sports. It was created with a vision to offer the best quality and technical sports product at the most affordable price to the Malaysian consumer. So, next are the questions that we give to the respondents based on Al brand. I mean the Al brand under Al-Ikhsan Sport brand. Okay, so here is the question as Dr. can see in the slides, and this is the answers that we can see, which actually 59.7% are not aware that Al Sport is the label sports brand of Al-Ikhsan, and also 58.8% actually have purchased the product, I mean the Al Sports product. And also the next one, most of them purchase the Al product through the physical store, only few of them through websites and so on. And next, from the Likert scale, we can see that most of the response is not like most, maybe like half a bit half, like 58.8% of respondents who purchase Al Sports product are reasonably agree. They think that the products are quality and reasonably agree satisfied with the purchase. And also, who do you think the Al Sports competitors, maybe the biggest one, and the top 3 competitors they think is, first is Nike, second New Balance, and third Adidas. So for the social media presence of Al-Ikhsan Sport, this section we actually want to know how the respondent aware or know on the social media platform of Al-Ikhsan. So here is actually the question that we have asked the respondents. And for the result, actually most of them, which is 86.9% of respondents, actually are not aware of Al-Ikhsan Sports has social media. Same goes to the Al brand. Most of them actually are not aware of the social media account of Al. Last but not least, we have given our recommendation to Al-Ikhsan. So firstly, we recommend Al-Ikhsan to improve the brand awareness of Al Sports and its brand products. This is because according to our survey result, there are 59.7% are not aware of Al Sports brand. And the second one, we are recommending Al-Ikhsan to improve the awareness of the presence of social media for Al-Ikhsan Sports and Al Sports brand. This is because from the survey result, there are 86.9% are not aware of Al-Ikhsan Sport that has a social media presence, and also 90.3% are not aware of Al Sports brand that having its official social media page. And the third recommendation we will give is we suggested them to widen the establishment of the purchase through e-commerce and official social media. This is because our survey result has revealed that both methods have the lowest number of purchase group. So I think that's all from my group. Thank you.